Okay, it's June the 4th, and we're here at the Langstroth hives. We're going to do a quick check of the swarm box here. I'm going to take a look into the top box of the double deep. I may dig a little deeper into that bottom box and see what we've got, because the last time I was out here, the queen was acting kind of weird, so we'll see how far we'll go with that one. But we're going to start with the swarm box here and just take a quick check on the progress of this swarm. So give me a minute and I'll be back. Okay, now let's go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna give them a little bit of smoke because all of them have been kind of rowdy this morning. Look at that. Can you see it? Big old spider in the corner. Yeah, let me get some gloves real quick. This was the hive, the swarm from home, and we've got 2.5 full frames full of bees, so that's looking pretty good. Gotta get a hive tool real quick here. Boy, since I've organized my tote, my bee box, or whatever you want to call it, things are a lot easier to find. Okay, let's move this first frame over. Okay, my side, they haven't drawn anything out yet. But this side, they've drawn quite a bit. Take a quick look, make sure the queen's not on here. And set it aside here. They got some pollen stored in it, a little bit of nectar, so. Okay, now this next frame looks good, on my side anyway. Got a lot of cat brood over here. I'm checking for the queen real quick before I switch this around. You're getting a preview of the other side before I do. And there's a lot of cat brood on this side. I'm not seeing the queen on this one. They've got some honey across the top. They got nectar and some pollen bee bread around the brood there, so that's looking good. Okay, here's the next frame here. It's another full frame of bees, both sides. And this one's got a lot of brood on this side. I'm going to take a quick look for the queen, and I am not seeing her. We're going to turn this around, and of course your side had a lot of brood on it also, so I'm not seeing a queen on that side either. But again, if we don't see her, it's no big deal, as long as I'm seeing evidence of a queen. We'll stick this one back down in there. This swarm was caught on May the 13th, 14th, I guess it was. They really didn't move in. They were checking it out on the 13th, but didn't move in until the 14th. I'm looking at this side, checking for the queen real quick before I flip it over. And they've drawn this out, but they haven't really put anything in it yet. So I'm going to take a closer look and see if I can see eggs, because since I haven't seen the queen, I want to double check. There were some open brood, but I don't see any queen cells. Queen cups. Okay. And the last two frames, there's nothing on them. So we're not even going to pull them out. Yeah. Slide this back over. Pull this frame real quick. Take one more quick look. This comb is not attached at the bottom, so I got to be very careful with this. It's foundationless frame, so I don't break it out of there. And still not seeing her. She ought to be pretty easy to spot. There she is. Okay. Now, let's mark her. Put this back down in there for a minute. We know she's on this frame. Get my clips. Yep, I'm gonna catch her and I'll be back. Okay, she's a real dark queen. I don't know if you can see her. But there she is. So I'm gonna mark her and I'll bring you back when I put her back in the hive. Okay, there she is. You can see I've got her marked. Got a little bit of paint on her wings. I didn't mean to do that, but just shows how much of an amateur marker I am so far. So I'm gonna put her back here in a minute and let her dry first. Okay, we're gonna release this queen back on the frame she came off of. There she goes. Put her back down in here. She'll be easy enough to spot next time. Okay, we got this all back together. I'm gonna put the lid on it and we'll check on the double deep.